What's up guys, YGOstrats coming at you with a Qliphort deck profile. Mystical Space Jews running wild, it's super powerful. If you're just looking to win, play this. It's not too combo oriented, its plays are pretty basic, but it's not, I'm going to say, skill less. The power gap between it and a lot of rogue decks is just too much to surmount, especially if you main deck towers or anything, so it can be fun. If you're looking to win, I recommend this. But personally, if you're a fan of combo oriented decks, you're not going to find this one too fun. But without a delay, let's get right into it. So you're going to be playing two searchers, known as Scout. This searches any Qli card in the deck. It's fantastic. It's hit to 2, otherwise you'd play it at 3. And that's pretty much all there is to it. It's just played as scale 9 to summon and search once a turn for 800 life points. Monolith is your scale 1 that you ideally play alongside Scout. Every time you tribute a Qli, at the end phase you draw up to the number of Qliphort you tributed. So if you tributed 5 Qliphorts that turn, draw 5. If you tributed 2, draw 2. Tributed 1, draw 1. Fantastic. Only 3 normals. Other than that, I'm going to be running 2 Stealth and 2 Disk. A lot of people would recommend 3 Stealth, 1 Disk, just because the deck's not as OTK oriented as it used to be. I find running 2 and 2 has worked for me. I find the extra little OTK push Disk can give you without having to sacrifice your search is helpful, but if you're running a more streamlined version, just play 1 Disk, 3 Stealth. I'm running 1 Shell to help push for OTKs even more, and as an extra pendulum scale of 9, it never hurts, because sometimes you need it. And then, I guess I'll say Stealth, or Shell here, attacks twice and pierces with 28, so it's super powerful if you get it going. Then I'm playing 3 Carrier, because when you tribute it, you bounce a monster, and 3 Helix, because when you tribute it, you bounce or pop a spell or trap. And that's really all there is to it. You're constantly pendulum summoning Carriers and Helixes to pop and bounce. So, running 3 of my Summoner's Art. That can be a problem since there's only 3 normals. I debated running an extra Monolith or something, but I'm finding this works. Generally, you don't, if you top deck it, it's not bad because you can search with Scout anyways, and you know, it's never hurts to have opening game. Upstart, because their life points don't matter, you are beating them to death anyways, and the extra draw helps. Nothing quite like the green Hobans. 2 MSTs to pop the Bottomless before you pendulum, you never know. 2 Duality, I find it hurts in the late game, but it really helps in the early game, and setting up your scales and getting Scout first turn is a priority, so I'm still running it. Book of Moon has great utility, so I'm running it at 1. Stops, you know, Elder Connerhawk combos or overlays in general, and you know, Burning Abyss hate it because their monsters still die if they have a set card, set monster. 1 Laser Clip, search it if you need it. Qliphorts can't be negated, so no solemn warnings or any of that nonsense. And even better, 2 normal summons per turn. Search it when you need it, helps to main. 1 Saqlifice, known as 4 effects. It's clip 2, gains 300, can't be destroyed by battle, treated as 2 tributes for a summon of a Qliphort monster, and when it goes to the graveyard, search any Qliphort monster from your deck. So definitely run it the highest number you can. In our case right now, it's 1. For our trap lineup, 3 Fiendish. I find it helps to stop the attack and the effect. It stops OTKs. Life points are a resource, so you never want to let them attack through. That's why I run this over Breakthrough skill. 2 Mirror Force to again stop the attack. 1 Qlimate Change, search it if you don't need to push for that win more. It helps get back like stealths and stuff or scouts from the top of your extra deck to normal summon them or play them in the scale again. 1 Bottomless, never hurts, especially in like the mirror match and whatnot. 1 Reqliate, I'm maining just for, you know, Ritual Beast and stuff like that. It's chain link 1, so it's not that great against something like Tellers or, you know, Tour Guide, but it doesn't hurt to have it. I'm running 3 Lose 1 turns because this is the floodgate of the format by far. It's so strong, it switches stuff to defense so they can't attack, and it makes it easier to run it over since most stuff has high attack, low defense. And then it negates the effects too, so good. So good, I recommend playing it. And finally, 1 Skill Drain, 1 Vanities. Staples, we can normal summon twice with our field spell or even just once, so we don't care too much about not being able to special. And if we have Skill Drain at the same time, we're normal summoning 28 or 24, so good, so good. Let's get right into it. I didn't use the extra deck in the tournament I played this in. I did a locals round robin and I went completely undefeated, and I think it was 13 matches or something stupid like that, 7 in round robin, then, you know, semifinals and determinings and all that. I can't remember. It was around 11 matches, so right into it. I'm running 1 Volcasaurus and 1 Artifact Duran. Yes, I know it's Durendal. Duran is what I'm calling it. These guys are only going into when you have to play your scales and summon a Monolith and a Scout. So this never happens, and it's a desperate play. But for when we have to make that desperate play, we also run Gaia Charger to go over top of it. Pretty staple stuff. For rank 4s, I've got 1 Castel, 1 Abyss Dweller, since we don't give a shit about graveyard effects. Honor Arc, Ragna 0, Exciton, Cowboy, Direwolf, Dark Rebellion, Rhapsody and Berserk, Karanargadar of the Anti-Luminescent. Your name is stupid to pronounce, but you're a solid 2450 beater. And I'm running 1 Gusto Emerald, which is very uncommon, I think. But before you call me an idiot, when you get Mind Crushed and have like 3 carriers in your hand, you're gonna think about this video and you're gonna know why Geostrats was right. But really, I just needed to fill up the space and I didn't care too much. I didn't go to the extra deck once in that entire match or tournament, so yeah. And then I made 1 Naturia Beast because I side deck 2 Etelli and 2 Recover, because emergency teleport into a Recover, and then normal summon any of the Qliphorts without tribute, and you can synchro into Naturia Beast, which was great against Shadow, which wasn't even needed, and also, you know, Necros. So I just put it in the, or mained it in the extra deck so that I could have more room in my side deck. But that is a Qliphort build, not Towers Turbo. Other things to mention, Wavering Eyes is a strong card. If you're gonna play it, I might take out the upstarts, but if you're going to play it, I also just recommend go Towers Turbo. So that's that. Not a bad deck, very strong. If you're looking to just win and do well, playing Qliphorts will do well is for you. But if you're looking for more of a combo deck, I recommend not Qliphort. They're not as fun as I hoped they would be. But yeah, that is our look at a Qliphort video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Geostrats.